looking at buildings which shaped the way I think about architecture. They're not necessarily large or well known. To be influential, buildings must be firstly well designed, and secondly there's normally an element of personal interaction which leaves a lasting impression. The Genesis building in Singapore, located at 170 Bukit Timah Road, near to Newton Circus and the famous food centre, was completed in 1997 and visited by me over a period in 1998 when I was preparing for my final architecture examinations, otherwise known as RIBA Part 3. It was designed by the late Singapore-based Australian architect Kerry Hill, who practiced between Singapore and Perth in Western Australia until his death in 2018. Hill became famous for his tropical architecture, which really means adapting modern building typologies to a tropical environment. He's well known for his many hotels dotted around Southeast Asia. Genesis is a small building occupying the site of 4 shophouses. While shophouses are divided vertically, the Genesis is divided horizontally into 5 floors, with retail at the ground, 2 office floors above that, and 2 floors of apartments at the top. It really is a mixed-use building, or what we would now call an integrated development. This was not at all fashionable at that time, but of course it now is, as mixing uses is so important to the life of the city, ensuring that our streets and buildings remain active and vibrant. Its other unusual feature is that it is partially naturally ventilated, meaning that the lobbies, common areas and circulation space don't have air conditioning. This in a city which is known as the air-conditioned city. The tenant spaces are separated from the busy road by a double facade of inner glass and an outer brise soleil, which was probably constructed from rainforest timber, unfortunately. In this interstitial space are semi-enclosed terraces, outdoor spill-out spaces from the office and apartments, which gradually allow the outdoors to come in. It is so important in an urban tropical context with its heat islands to shield the interior from sun and heat and noise. And this building did it brilliantly, creating internal spaces so far removed from the external environment that they were otherworldly. Kerry Hill is very well known for his entry sequences, and the Genesis created a strong impression in this area too, with its reflecting pool and tall void spaces reaching up through the building into a diffuse gloam of filtered natural light. The use of air-conditioned yet comfortable space anchored the building dramatically to its place and climate. The building has recently been altered beyond recognition, very sadly, and so is no longer worthy of a stop on any Kerry Hill pilgrimage. It does, however, currently house the Kuwait Embassy on what remains a very busy stretch of main road.